Hello everyone, this is Maida from North Florida Gardener, and I'm really excited. I bought a whole bunch of plants from Home Depot, and I'm going to plant them in the front garden by the sidewalk, so it'll be colorful and invite everybody. Really excited.
So here is my work in progress. I did most of it, but just wanted to show you. On the right, I'm going to add 3 of the sedums, those lime green sedums in the front. I'm going to put those over there also. Then what I have left is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more to plant. But as you can see, this is dichondria, and it has kind of taken over my yard. As you can see over here, I don't have any grass. I do have some at the far end, but so that's going to take a little more work, and I have a brick edging that I want to add, but I just wanted to get most of the plants planted, especially the Coleus, because I've had those for several weeks and they really needed to be planted. They're already happy because they're in the ground without even watering. I'm going to water them next. So I added plant tune fertilizer to the hole, mixed it in a little bit, then put the plant in. I added a little bit of good soil and mix that in too with the native soil, and I found 3 worms, which is amazing. I never see worms in my garden in Gainesville. Anyway, the next part will be those, and hopefully the edge, the brick edge. See you then. Hi all, I'm done with my front bed and I'm so excited. I think it looks really good, a lot of color. I'm hoping these do well, and I will show you a little bit more up close. As you can see on the left, I ran out of bricks because I wanted to edge it, but I need to get a few bricks to finish, but other than that, it's done. So in the back, you will see, the Cestrum, and I will put the names up on the screen. So this has clusters of flowers, but you can see that something has been eating at it and it's not flowering like it should. So I am definitely going to add I got to put it up on the screen. I forgot to look up the name before I started the video, but there's this organic fertilizer with a lot of phosphorus, which is what makes plants flower, that I'm going to add to this bed because I'm just worried because the Cestrum looks healthy. It's got a lot of growth, but the flowers aren't really blooming. Like this should be full of blooms. Anyway, so then on the right over here I have 2 Pentas, a white one and a kind of hot pink one. These are annuals, and Pentas usually grow 12 to 14 inches. Definitely annuals here in Florida. Then next to it I have 2 blue salvias. The salvias I think get a little taller, let's see, 18 to 24 inches depending on the cultivar. These are from Home Depot, so I'm not sure, but all these flowers pretty much attract butterflies and hummingbirds and bees. So I'm hoping this is going to be like a busy little area. Here I have the Dianthus, which I will have to replace because it's starting to get hot. I think it's going to be 90 tomorrow. So I will be replacing that possibly with Stella d'Oro lilies, which I have in another area but aren't doing great. So I might add this here. I'm not sure though, but I'll update you. Then we have, let me show you next to the Cestrum, this beautiful, look at that. That purple is just amazing. And look at the leaves. Let me see if I can get closer. Sorry. Look at that. It's just beautiful. So that is a Plectranthus. That attracts butterflies and birds, hummingbirds. It's zone 10 to 11. We're zone 9 here, so it's close. So it's probably an annual. but I'm going to protect it over winter and see if it comes back. And it grows 15 to 18 inches high and wide, so it'll fill up that space nicely. I'm really hoping that does well. Next to that, I have again 3 Pentas, 2 light pink and 1 red. I guess that other one was red too. Looks more red over here. And these are the same as the other one. What was it? 12 to 14 inches. And then in the front here, I have an Angelonia. And everything I've read says to pinch it off when you first plant it. I just hate to do it. Maybe I'll be brave later. So that is 14 to 18 inches, zone 9 through 11. So who knows, that may be a perennial. So a lot of the things here are annuals, but there's a couple things that are perennial, like the Cestrum. Then I have the 3 Coleuses that I purchased at UF. They look much better today. It rained. I'm not sure if they're getting too much sun. See how it looks kind of, oops, sorry. I don't know. I think they might be getting too much sun. So the website where it showed all the instructions and zones and light conditions is down. Well, it's up, but you click on it and it just doesn't show you the information. So I emailed them and I'm hoping I get a response. The good news is though, see, there's new growth. This is new. See that little one? This one has new growth too. And this one. So maybe I'm just impatient. So then in the front here, I have 2 blanket flowers, or let's see, Giardia aristata. These are native to Florida and they're zone 3 to 10 and they get to 12 to 18 inches. They're doing lovely. They're happy. They're flowering. So I had 2 of these last year and the red ants attacked, built a anthill under one of them, killed it, and then somehow got to the other one, killed that one too. So I have to really keep an eye on the ants. And then you'll see the little green patches. That's sedum, and I didn't look up. I'll put it up on the screen. I believe this is the only type of sedum that grows in Florida. And it's kind of a ground cover. It'll spread. I'm actually going to add over here, and I think here also some more sedum. I have some more. But yeah, so this is the bed. I think it's looking really good. Just got interrupted. This is why I don't like to do videos in the front yard. But anyway, I think it's looking really good. It's kind of an entrance to my yard. I still have to work on that. That's the bed that I had to add lime to. So I'm waiting for that to kind of settle before I add flowers. So this bed is definitely a summer blooming bed. I know in a lot of blogs and gardeners say to plan so that you have something in bloom in spring, summer, and then fall. I have not done that in this bed. This is definitely a summer blooming bed. So, but last year I only had the Cestrum, the big plant in the back, and just a couple things in the front. It seemed so empty and just terrible. So I just really wanted to fill it up this year and see it beautiful during the summer. So I think in fall or winter, which we can usually plant here, winter or early spring, real early spring, I might add some foundation plants that'll stay during winter. So, like some evergreen, maybe some low growing shrubs. Yeah, so I have to really think about that. But my goal this year was just to make it pretty for the summer, lots of color. So another thing about the color, I wanted to explain my thinking on the planting. So the back, this is yellow. This should be full of yellow blooms. So then I thought purple, is opposite to yellow, complementary, so that's a good combination. White next to yellow, white next to yellow, or the purple actually looks good. That's kind of pink, so it kind of goes with the purple. And then over here, again, the yellow kind of will bring out the yellow from the Cestrum. And then the Coleus has like yellow to chartreuse edges, which kind of bounce off the yellow from the Cestrum and also the chartreuse from the sedum. And then here's another pop of purple to kind of get you to go through the whole bed of purple. And then pink next to the purple, and I had this extra red. Looks really red there. I thought it was pink, hot pink, but anyway, and that's just kind of there, which is okay because there's a little bit of red over here. So that was my thinking with kind of laying out the different plants and the heights. So in the back, these two are much taller than these. These stay pretty low. These depend, I think these are actually smaller than I thought. These are up to 18 inches. And then this one, I think, is only 18 inches too, actually. So these should all kind of be the same height, actually. These are low, and this one is low too. So you want to layer, and of course the sedum is a ground cover, so that will stay very low. So you want to kind of layer things. So hopefully this will be successful, and at the end of the season or in the middle of the season I'll show you again, and hopefully it's full flowering, full of butterflies. Hummingbirds would be great too. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Please subscribe and like my video, and that way you can kind of join me on this journey gardening in zone 8B and 9. Okay, until next time, enjoy the garden.